Please describe your job title and primary duties.
My job title with Wendy's was cashier, team member. It was kind of a combination of both. And the duties for the job really were just taking care of general tasks when they needed taken care of. I worked there before I was 16 at the time, so there were certain things I couldn't do because of being under 16 years old, but you just basically did everything you could, whether that was making sandwiches, ringing somebody out, you worked at the drive-through window.
What was the work environment like?
The work environment wasn't too bad at all. I mean, it was hot sometimes at lunchtime. It really was never miserable, though. And the worst part was you came home smelling like fast food. But I mean, you expect that when you work at a fast food place.
What was your favorite part about working there?
The team supervisors kind of really made it a fun environment for us to work in. Because they knew not everybody wanted to be there. A lot of people just had it as a high school or a summer job, so they knew that everybody didn't want to be there, so they tried to make it as fun as they could.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
The application process wasn't too bad at all. I mean, simple two-sided application, typical to any other hourly job, working job, and the interview process wasn't hard at all. I went in one day during their regular business hours and they just interviewed me right out there in the dining room. So you're not back in an office or anything feeling really constricted to the managers.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
I think part of it being younger, and it was my first real payroll job, they had me, they just asked me some questions about why do I want to work, do you have more intentions than just making money, and are you going to come with a good attitude to work, or if you don't have a good attitude, are you going to make it look like you have a good attitude? So that was pretty much what they asked.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
For anybody attempting to gain employment with Wendy's, I would say it's not really difficult, but you have to go in with the attitude that you're going into your first big career. You have to look at it positively instead of, oh, it's just an hourly job, because it's an hourly job that brings home a paycheck. And if you want money in high school or even in college, whatever it is, I mean, everybody has to have their first job or that job that nobody else wants, because without those jobs, we wouldn't have luxuries, or I don't know if you want to call it luxuries, but establishments like McDonald's and Wendy's and stuff like that.